this next comic, Alex Cave.
Thank you. Brittany was right. We're going back to the 2000s, dressing in the 2000s. I never thought that I would wear velvet. I thought velvet was for blankets, but here we are. So I know we're all here to see a comedy show, right? We're all comics. I want to take a temperature check. How do we feel about cancel culture? Yeah? Okay. All right. I'm getting a lot of boos. Okay. Let me tell you something, okay? I don't think cancel culture is a bad thing. And here's why. I don't think it's bad to publicly shame people into being nice.
All right, yeah.
You know? Okay, you're on my side. Now, for any of those of you who don't agree with me, thank you. Either you haven't watched one of those Karen videos, like the one in the Victoria's Secret, where she's having a seizure, or you haven't worked in any service industry ever, right? Selling cars, being in a restaurant, working in hotels, retail, anything where you have to deal with just normal, everyday people, you find out that common courtesy is not so common anymore. Like common sense, it's not common. So if any of you don't believe me, let me tell you a couple stories that young 19-year-old Alex got to deal with in real life when I worked in restaurants. It's gonna get good. So, 19 years old, minimum wage, all right? I'm working in a restaurant that's super popular. Guy calls me up and says, "What time do you have a table available tonight?" And I go, "Oh, busy restaurant, successful. We're so packed. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, we don't have a table until 9:30. For us, that's a good thing. We're making money, we're making business." He told me to go fuck myself, you guys! 19 years old, because he didn't plan his day right. It's my fault? Okay. You know, I'm gonna go cry in the walk-in, but that's fine. Yeah, crying in the walk-in. Oh, I never want to work in food and beverage again. Please tip your waitstaff. Jesus Christ, it's hard out here. Yes. So do I get that pretzel free since I gave you that shout out? She's like, no. So another time, someone comes up to me at the host stand and she goes, "Oh, when's the next time you have a table outside?" We were outside in this beautiful veranda where there was the winery. It was gorgeous. And I was like, "Oh, you know, probably about 45 minutes. Again, successful restaurant. Good for us. We have a wait. You didn't plan your day right." Out loud, this woman goes, "Well, that's what I get for opening the door for the girl with the crutches." That's a real story, you guys! Not only did this woman think that and is a terrible person for thinking that, she thought she should say it out loud to me. As if I was gonna agree with her. Like, "Oh, you know what? You're a fucking hero here. Look, I got this table right here for you." No! So the thing that made me think of this is I had to go back to work in March, in the midst of the pandemic. And I was terrified because you see all these videos of people refusing to wear masks and, 18-year-olds like at a Wendy's like, "Sir, please, I just want to go home. I'm making $15 an hour. Wear your fucking mask." And I didn't want to deal with that shit. So I have this guy come in and I told you it was gonna get good. So just wait, there's gonna be an accent. So I have this guy come in, and my coworker's first language is Tagalog. So she has a very strong accent. And she goes, "Oh, sir, excuse me, if you're gonna come in, you have to wear a mask." And he goes, What? I can't understand you." And I go, "You can't understand her? Excuse me? With all those marbles in your mouth, you limey bastard? What the fuck?" So I go, "Ding, ding, ding, racist. Okay, let's intervene here." So I do my little dance I do for everybody who thinks that COVID doesn't exist at my work for some reason. And I go, "Hello, sir, welcome. In order to come into this building, because of the LA County mandate, you have to wear a mask. Thank you."
Yeah!
And he goes, "You're you're telling me that if I'm gonna come in here, I have to wear a mask. And I go, yeah, it's been that way for 12 fucking months. Like, what? And did I go into a coma and just come into work one day? Is that what happened? So he goes, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell your manager. What's your name? And if you've ever worked in customer service and been right, because the customer is not always right,
Yes.
I went, my name is Alex, A-L-E-X, my last name is Cave, C-A-V-E. You can tell him the bitch who sent you, okay? Thank you. So he calls up my manager goes, oh my God, Alex, yeah, she's great. Yet you have to wear a mask, it's the law, dude. You think I'm gonna fire her for following the law? So I looked this guy up on Twitter, and he only has 7,000 followers, you guys. Like, what the hell? Like, isn't that 120,000 follower energy? Like, you're not even verified, bro. But wouldn't you be, but if you have like a little bit of clout, right? Wouldn't you be terrified that someone was standing next to you with a phone like, man, I just got all that shit on camera, and it's gonna be fucking British asshole goes off on girl doing her best at work, right? So I was telling this to my mom, and I'm telling her the story, and we're talking about how much of a jackass he is, and my mom's phone goes off, and it goes, dong, 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 dong. And I'm like, Mom, what the fuck was that on your phone? And she goes, oh, that's my prayer app. It's telling me that it's time to pray, and it sends me a little message that says, yeah. I'm like, okay, Mom, live your life, whatever. So I thought, wouldn't it be great if there was an app for when you're doing like a Karen moment or like a microaggression? So same job, I have a different coworker, also not white, and someone comes up to her and goes, oh, where are you from? And she goes, if you're not a white person from LA, she says LA, because she doesn't want to fucking talk about it. And so then she goes, no, where are you really from? And I'm like, wouldn't it be great if all of a sudden you just heard, dong, 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 dong. Hello, Caroline, you have said something that is racist. If you don't want to be canceled, walk away